The president actually also, I mean, if I may quote the president, when when he spoke in the county assembly in Nakuru, he's on record saying this, that even when the allocation was increased at first, he is the one who did it. He was not pushed to do it, but he made, he gave more allocation as opposed to what had been, proposed earlier. So to some extent, you feel like he's saying, look,
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss and I have the control. And of course, he has the numbers also in the Senate, so in the National Assembly. So hence, one would want to argue that that's why the National Assembly carried the day. But away from that, I would like us to talk a little bit now about the Kibra politics and how it's going on. Mariga doesn't seem to be very lucky. I mean, still is pushing. November is still a far way off, and we don't know. It's Kenyan politics. Something may happen in between. But as it stands right now, the ODM party, have you guys started your active campaign on the ground, or you? I haven't seen a lot of activity in terms of campaign.
But ODM is Kibra is our bedroom.
But we have opponents, like, if I may speak about the ANC candidate who was really deep into your strategy and everything, so he knows how your politics play. Shouldn't you guys at the ODM be worried that this guy knows how you're playing your cards and he may flip that over? It's politics. Anything can happen.
It's politics, anything can happen, as you rightly put it. But Kibra is ODM. That one I have confidence.
And ODM is Kibra.
And ODM is Kibra. I see him shaking his head because of obvious reasons that I would want to comment about.
Right.
But then there are a bit around two things that our opponents wanted to take issue with. Number one, they were waiting for a sham nomination by ODM so that they capitalize on that.
And it was a surprise. I mean,
and that is why
kudos to ODM this time. But there was a little bit of skirmishes there with people complaining that their names are not found in the register and so on.
And I will tell you why. And that is why when the deputy president was in Moi Girls to launch a dormitory in quotes, because he's been known to launch ghost projects. he said
but
that
there was a dormitory there that he launched. It was not ghost.
We can't be too sure whether he's the one who built it.
But the government did.
I'm not sure.
The CDF did. The government.
All right.
If the CDF did, you would have seen the ODM candidate, Imran Okoth, because he's the current CDF chairperson. So I doubt if it was also the national government through the CDF.
So who did?
No, this guy's a liar. I don't want to talk about what he launches.
All right.
So
your opinion,
when he was there, he said that he would be coming to Kibra on Sunday. That was the 8th, just a day after our nominations. He was preempting a sham nomination process so that he comes to capitalize on it.
Which didn't happen.
We told him that we are ODM. That is what ODM is made of. We are a team of progressive politicians, a team of brilliant politicians, and a team of schemers. So if he thought he had schemed ahead of us, then we showed him that we are the best. So that is one thing that they were capitalizing on. Now the second thing that they thought they would do is to help us nominate a weak candidate. And that is why we saw members of Jubilee supporting even candidates in ODM. Quite a surprise. But then we said, okay, because it's an ODM nomination process, then we are going to have valid ODM members participating in the process.
Which you did.
Which we did. And that is why there were guys complaining that their names were missing in the voter register. They were missing because they assume they are members of the ODM party.
Which they were not.
But they are not.
Because of time, I'll have to cut you short. as you speak, as you make your final comments.
You know, for him to say that Kibra
In a minute, yes.
that Kibra is a bed of ODM.
Is the bedroom.
Is very wrong. Very wrong. Kibra hither to 2013 was part of Langata constituency. In Langata today, Korir is not a member of ODM, but is the MP of Langata constituency.
I'm saying
And
Kibra
listen.
is the bedroom of ODM. I didn't talk about Langata.
But Langata was the sitting room. So you lost the sitting room to the...
So they kept the bedroom.
So
Well,
to me,
gentlemen-
let me finish by saying that.
yeah.
Let me finish by saying that it is just a shame to Mariga and whatever the scandals that are coming up towards his documents and towards his verification. Today we are going to see if
he's going to
he'll
get-
contest. But for ODM, you have a worthy competitor in the person and character of Eliud Owalo. If you don't put your house
If you-
in
if you'd
order,
allow me
just
to
like
comment
the
on one
sitting
thing.
room,
Just a
30 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm being told that our time is completely
okay.
over, so we are running
Now,
on someone else's time.
when you want to tell me that on Mariga is out of this world. You can't miss a national ID. You go to register as a voter. You've never voted in an election. It means you don't believe even in the processes. That you want to become a leader. Give back to the society that you've never given back, if in any case. So I believe Mariga is not in any way going to affect the numbers in Kibra.
So
on
there,
Langata-
Mariga is out, and
On Langata, we know the issues of 54%.
we
and
will
all
discuss.
that.
We will
Thank
discuss
you very
that
much.
matter of 54%. Thank you very much, gentlemen, Rokino Koth and Victor Marende. Thank you very much for coming. I would like you guys to come back here and let's talk about this much more. And I would like us to delve more into that kind of politics. Well, viewer, we have come to the end of our program this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. Our guests, of course, today, Rokino Koth and Victor Marende, both political analysts and, of course, allied to their own political parties. And my name is Timothy Omondi. Do have yourself a lovely day. See you again tomorrow, same time, same place, and God bless. It's bye-bye from me.